loves, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Rye and this is Rye's Reading Corner, and today is the first day of Sunshinereadathon and this is my daily vlog number 1.
Feel so special, prettier from the minute that I met you.
Hello. Normally I don't do like a formal intro for a vlog, so I don't know why I did that. I'm losing my mind, but whatever. So yes, as I said in the intro, this is the not technical first day of the Sunshinereadathon. It is the night before, but I wanted to do my intro now when I had some time. So I'm super excited for the Sunshinereadathon. This is created by Jessica Dickerson. I will leave her announcement video down below. So she wanted to do this to spread some positivity kind of with everything that's been going on, and the two major readathons that take place in the summer, the Contemporary-a-thon and also the Reading Rush, are not happening this year. So she is kind of put this readathon in to kind of similar in ways. My dog is barking and I apologize. Similar ways like the daily vlogging, daily video challenges, all of those things. So it does take place for a week starting on July 25th and it goes to the end of the month. So this is how we're gonna do our end of the month. Should I be participating in a readathon? No, because I have been in a weird reading kind of funk, and I have most of my TBR Django books to read, so there's that. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I just want to have some fun. So these are the prompts. I'm gonna go over my TBR. Will they change? 100% they will change because that's how I roll. But so let's get started. So the first prompt for the readathon is Golden Hour, and this is to read a heartwarming book. And she kind of was like a book that's like something maybe that you really love, like a reread. And so for me, I think I'm gonna go with Red Queen by Victoria Avard. This is the book that got me really into fantasy. I love the Red Queen series. So I first read this book, I think it was as an ebook, because I wasn't sure I was going to like it, because like I said before, this fantasy was not something that I really kind of read, which is now it's almost like exclusively what I read. So I want to read this physically because I've never actually done that. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this prompt, but it might change, but tentatively it's just going to be the Red Queen one. Okay, the next one is Dawnbreaker, and this is to read a buddy read. So I actually have already completed my buddy reads for the month that I had planned. So I'm going to read the one that she put a post on YouTube and like the community stuff, like as like a buddy read book for the readathon, and I actually just purchased this book when I saw that post, and this is Blackout, and it's a collection of like short stories, and it's by like big authors like Angie Thomas, Nicola Yoon, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, a bunch of people. And the book itself is literally the most gorgeous thing ever. So I really have never read a short story anthology. So I'm really excited to do this one. And it's perfect for a readathon because it is a bunch of just shorter stories. So I can read this throughout the week instead of just like binging it all at one time. So it's kind of my plan for Blackout. Okay, the next one is Daylight Flare. And that's to read a book in like one day or one... This is my life. Something just fell and I'm scared, but because it's nighttime, but I'm okay. So for this one, I am going to be reading a book from TBR Jenga, which Red Queen is also TBR Jenga. And this, I did read the first volume for Summerween and I didn't really like it, but I'm just going to read the second one because why not? I have them. I bought them, and that is The Ice Cream Man. This is volume 2. It's about this weird ice cream guy, and like he gives people like this like drug, and it like makes like their world weird. I don't know, it's literally the most bizarre thing I've ever read. So but I can read this quick. It is a graphic novel, but there we go. That's an easy one. Can't say I'm really excited for that one, but it'll just be an easy one to kind of like bust everything out, so we'll see. Okay, so the next one is First Blush, and this is to read a queer romance book, which is like pretty much all of my contemporaries. So I had a lot to choose from this, which almost made it kind of hard. So I think I'm gonna get a library book, and that is The Passing Playbook by Isaiah Fitzsimmons. I'm really excited about this. I know this is about a it takes place about soccer, which I'm a huge soccer fan, so I'm like about that. And I think this boy is new to his school, and he is transgender and he wants to stay stealth, but then he has like a relationship and he like doesn't know to stay stealth or to come out, and also has like jeopardizing his soccer team. So yeah, I don't know, it sounds really good, and there is like a relationship, so I'm all for it. So let's take it. Aiden Thomas has blurbed it, and Aiden Thomas is one of my favorite authors, so I'm really excited to dive into this one. All right, so the next one is Sunshine, and this is to read a book that has been recommended to you by another booktuber, or just like booktube in general, like really popular. And this one, I think I'm going to read this one. I should, because it's on my TBR Jacob, but it's kind of long, and I don't know if I'm really in the mood for this right now. And that is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I hate the Target stickers. I don't know why they do that, but so I read what is it? Why am I drawing a blank? It's late. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo last month, and it is now one of my all-time books I've ever read. So I really want to read this book. It does take place, I want to say in like the 90s maybe, or 80s. And one of the main characters is like one of the husbands that Evelyn had married in that book. So yeah, I mean, I am really excited, and I've heard nothing but great things about this book. I just don't know if this is what I want to read right now. But yes, but I am tentatively putting this on the like TBR. But I don't even know why I'm making a TBR, because I feel like all of these are just like tentative. But whatever. Okay, the next one is Starfire, and this is to read a 5-star prediction. And this book I'm definitely reading. I actually started reading it as an ebook, and I could already tell that I was gonna love this book, and I went and just bought it for myself. And it is a 5-star prediction. It is sapphic, which is great, could count for 2 of these prompts. And this is Last Night at the Telegraph Club by Miranda Lowe. And this takes place back in the 50s, and it's talk about how 2 girls are falling in love, which was not safe during this time. And it's also, especially in Chinatown with the Red Scare paranoia. And yeah, I'm really excited. And then there's someone that is, one of the characters is facing deportation from their father is. And yeah, it just sounds really, really good. And like I said, I started reading this as an ebook, and I really enjoyed it. So that's why I purchased it. This one is a chunker. So this is, I think, the longest one, but it's important that I get it done this week, because also Buzzwordathon, the word was last, and I literally had no books with the word last in there, and that's why I started reading this as an ebook, and I fell in love with it. So I need to get this one done. But so that is pretty tentative. The ones that are 100% that I'm definitely getting to is Last Night at the Telegraph Club, The Plasting Playbook, The Ice Cream Man, and Blackout. And I do have wiggle room with The Red Queen and Malibu Rising. But I'm also in the middle of another book that I'm almost finished with, and that's The Wicked King by Holly Black. I am on page 224, and I think I have like just shy of 100 pages left. Yeah, it's almost exactly 100 pages left. I'm trying to bust out as much as I can tonight, but I'll probably have to start off with this tomorrow morning. But in the end, I might want to just go on to The Queen of Nothing, because I've heard as people finish The Wicked King, they want to jump right into The Queen of Nothing, and I have that. So is this TBR going to be thrown out the window? It could be, but yeah, I'm going to try to daily vlog. This is a long intro, but I feel like my first one will obviously be the longest. So I'm going to go through all my books. And then again, like I said, there are video prompts. I have them written in my bullet journal, so I'm looking down. It's really sloppy, but I did like a watermelon theme, really cute. So yeah, I need to do, what is my reading routine? Show us or tell your favorite hobby besides reading. What book deserves more hype? What is your must reread book and why? Write a poem in the same tone. And then one thing you're grateful for. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do those on Instagram, through here, or a combination of both. We will see. And then another thing is a spotlight, and that is one of the prompts, and it's to like shout out a booktuber that's really been like important to you in your growth, or that you really appreciate. So my plan is at the end of every video, I will be doing a booktube shout out to one or a couple of people every time. But yeah, so I'm excited. If you're participating in this readathon, let me know in the comments below. If you're not, it's not too late to join. It's a week long, and I am going to attempt to do daily vlogs. But my life is just not that exciting, but we're going to try it. So, all right, I will see everyone later when the actual readathon starts. And yeah, so I'll see you later. Hello. It is actually now officially the start of the readathon, and I've already have changed my TBR, which I said I was probably going to do, and I did. And the reason being is I finished The Wicked Prince, or the Wicked Prince, is it? Yeah, the Wicked King. The Wicked King. The Wicked King. I was thinking Cruel Prince. So the Wicked King I finished last night or like this morning. I don't even know. And it was so good. The ending is fabulous and it was a 5-star read for me, and I wanted to go right into The Queen of Nothing, which again by Holly Black. It is the 3rd one in the series. So this readathon is all about just being happy and just, I feel like, going with the flow. So I'm gonna do this even though it's not part of TBR Jenga. So you know, like, what is that even this month, which I do have to film this week. But so yeah, I'm gonna count this, I think, as a 5-star read, and then bump up the Last Night the Telegraph Club up to a sapphic romance. Oh, there's like hair in my mouth. I'm a hot mess this morning. So yeah, I think that those are my plans. They are hosting sprints tonight, so I'm gonna be participating in those. And then also Jade from J Ray Reads, she hosted Patreon sprints this morning, so I participated in that. So I am on like almost page like 30, 35, maybe 36 on here. It picks up really nicely where the Wicked King left off, so I appreciate that, and I think this cover is really pretty. So that's reading plans right now. Other than that, we have some sickness in the house. I am not sick, thankfully, knock on wood, it stays that way. But so there's really not much we can do. I do have to run to Target to pick up something, but other than that, it's gonna be a pretty chill day and a lot of time for reading. So once I've read more of this, I will check back in. Hello, this is a weird angle, but I wanted to take the opportunity to check. I'm going to scooch back so that I'm not like, you just don't see like my full face, but like that was really up close and personal. But I wanted to check in because I have already read 100 pages in this. I am on chapter 13. So this is reading really fast, and I think that's because, one, obviously it's YA, and 2, this is the 3rd book in this series. I'm already in this world. I know how this world works. So obviously it goes a little bit faster because you don't really have to learn all like the way of the fantasy world. So I am really enjoying this. Yeah, I can't really say much about like the plot wise because then I would literally be spoiling the entire series, but I am enjoying it. And I have this hate-love relationship with Carden because I want to hate him because he is awful, but something about him just makes me like love him. But the tail definitely throws it off. But I want to hate him. But part of me loves him. I don't know if it's the bad boy like esque thing with him, but I like him. But Jude by far is just such a badass character, and I love her, and I want to be her, and I want to like have those characteristics of her because she is such a fighter, and yeah, I love her. So I'm gonna continue reading. Like, I might be able to finish this tonight. I don't know. That would probably be a stretch. It is, I think it's like 300 pages. So it's 305. So I mean, I definitely could read it in one night or one day, I guess. I will see. There are, like I said, sprints going on, and it is reading very fast. But yeah, so I am enjoying it. This was a smart decision, I think, to put this into the readathon because it is reading very, very fast. So I'm happy, I'm excited, and I cannot wait to see how the series ends. I'm a little sad, but I am happy that I went right into it and didn't stall. So I will do another update probably when I read another good chunk of pages. I would assume maybe at 150 or, you know, like close to 200, but I'll check. Hello. Yes, I am in the car to do my next check-in because I had to run to Target to pick something up, and I'm gonna get Starbucks, of course, and maybe browse the book section, but you know, I wanted to do a check-in because I'm already up to page, but I can't pick the book, 200. And yes, I brought my book in the car with me, even though I can't read it, obviously, but I had to. So I am so obsessed with this book that like I've been putting off going to Target all day to do a pickup thing because I just want to keep reading. It is just so good. For one, there is like this thing that Carden says to Jude, and I didn't like pick up on something, and I was kind of surprised but taken back by it. So that I give it points. And Holly Black, yes, for your writing, for like just like intertwining that into the plot. But if you haven't read this, you probably know what I'm talking about. Also, there is a new little minor character that I really like, and usually I don't care for when new characters are thrown into the last of a book, but I'm okay with this because I really like her character, and I think she kind of is funny, but like she's not a nice person. I don't know, she's like creature, but I like her, and so I'm really impressed with that, and I'm loving Carden, and I'm loving it. So yeah, I only have like 100 pages left, and I kind of just want to keep reading it. I literally even have it on my phone, and I might read it while I'm in the store walking around, because that's just how addicted to I am to this. So I still though have to edit all this footage and do my thumbnail and all that for these daily vlogs. What was I thinking? But yeah, so I don't know how much more checking in I will do tonight. This might be the last clip, or maybe I'll do a little bit of like a check-in before I go to bed and like have everything else ready to go and just like export it after that. Maybe I'll do some things at Target. I don't really know, but I'm off to a great start and I just love it. And this cover is just gorgeous. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go into the store now, but I did want, like I said, I was gonna do a check-in on it to like page 150, 200. I just thought I heard something in my car. Okay, when I was at page 200, and I'm at like 199, so I would do a check-in. So I will see everyone later. Okay, hello. So I bought way more than I anticipated on buying clothes wise. I didn't buy any books. There really wasn't anything that really stood out to me, but I did buy these cute bookmarks. They're like upside down. They're vegan leather bookmarks, and they have like cute sayings on them with tassels, so I did pick those up. Clothes and some new Sharpie things for my bullet journal that I needed. So I had decided though this will be my last clip for today because I have not even started editing, which was not very smart of me. I should have been editing it throughout the day. So I will check in tomorrow. I hope if you had a successful reading day, even if you read one page, that is successful, even if you're not participating in the readathon. So I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, love.
So pretty up from the minute that I met you.